Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
We're the Dawnties.
My name is Rochelle.
Who am I? I'm your favorite Donna. She gets mad.
In today's video, we're going to be opening up my February Book of the Month box.
Don't hit me with that thing.
So ever since we did our subscriptions that are not Disney or Harry Potter related, and we revealed that we get some of these and we just open them ourselves off camera, like it's not something that we share. Some of you guys really wanted to see some of that from time to time, so we may not do this every month, but I thought this month would be perfect because there's a book in here that I am excited about. If you've never heard of Book of the Month, it is a book subscription service. It costs $15 for a book a month. Now what they do is they will go through hundreds of new release books, and every month they will choose the 5 that they're most excited about from different genres and put them on their website, and then all of the subscribers can go on there and choose the book that they want for that month.
Out of those 5.
Out of those 5.
Okay.
And then you have the ability to add on up to 2 additional books that they've had in the past that are still available.
Okay.
And add them on for $10 each. So the most you can get is 3 books. And these are brand new, like hardcover books, which are like $26.99 minimum whenever they release. Sometimes the books that they have for Book of the Month, they are not just new releases, they're early releases, so they may get them the month before the book actually comes out, which is really fun. And yeah, so I added on 2 additional books for this month.
Okay. Did you get a book for me?
One you probably will read. One I know you're going to read. One you probably will read, and the other one you already have read.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So basically I'm going to like all of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and also, I'm going to leave a link down below to my favorite book YouTuber.
Your favorite me?
No. My favorite book YouTuber.
Oh.
Because you can go on and find any booktuber, really, and get a coupon code to get your first box for $10 instead of $15. So, that's what I did back in December when I signed up. They had a promotion to get your first box for $5. So, this is my 3rd box.
I heard favorite. I was thinking me. No, my favorite.
I'm your favorite. My favorite book YouTuber, Katie Girl.
Katie Girl.
Katie Girl.
She's funny.
I'm going to leave her link down below if you want to use her code, if you're interested in this subscription. So, I've already cut this, so let's see here. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh!
Don't put your hand in there. But okay.
So, she doesn't know what all I picked, but she did know about this one. So the first book we have is No Exit
This is a good book, y'all.
by Taylor Adams. Now, she is almost done with it.
I've only got 100 pages left in this book.
She'll finish it tonight when we go up to
and
bed.
it is really good.
And honestly, I'm not going to lie, this box arrived yesterday, and I opened it and took out the book, and I have already read it. And the reason why is because this book is getting made into a movie, which comes out on Hulu on February 25th. And me, her, and my mom all wanted to read it before the movie came out. My mom read it as an ebook. I read this in less than 24 hours after getting it, and she is almost done with her ebook right now. So I had to get this because I was dying to read it. And
I didn't start the ebook until about 12 o'clock today. So
about 10 hours ago.
Yeah.
And
I worked today.
Yeah, and she worked, so you know, she will be finishing this today. But this is the most thrilling book. So basically what this is about is this girl who's in college is going home because her mom is in the hospital, and she's out of state. I don't know where. She goes to school in Boulder, Colorado.
And she's trying to make her way to Utah.
To Utah, that's what it was. She's on her way to Utah. There's a huge, ridiculous snowstorm.
Snowmageddon,
snowpocalypse, or whatever the weathermen are calling it. And she ends up getting stranded at this rest stop on the side of the highway in the middle of nowhere. And there are 4 other people that are already there. And she thinks she sees a child locked in a van in the parking lot. So that's the premise of the book, and she's trying to figure out if what she actually saw was real, and which one of these strangers that she walked in on is a kidnapper, or who
what's going on
going on with this child in the back of this van. So,
That's locked up in a dog kennel.
yes.
It's not just a kid asleep in a van. No,
It's
this
locked.
kid is locked up in a dog kennel.
Yeah. This book, like, I just finished this today a few hours ago, and I don't know how I'm going to pick up another book to read. I'm going to have to switch genres because this one
It freaked you out a little bit?
No, it was just so heart-pumping action the entire book. It was I'm very mentally drained. I might have to go to like a romance or just a regular fiction or another book in here. So you ready to see the second book that I picked up?
Okay.
So that was my first add-on. My second add-on, yes, this is it, is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid.
I already read that.
She has already read this. She does prefer ebooks. I don't. I prefer physical because I'm an old woman.
You are.
As
You're an
we've
old lady.
established many, many times.
You're an old lady.
But Taylor Jenkins Reid is slowly becoming my favorite author. This will be my 5th book of hers that I have read, and this is her newest one. It came out in 2021, last summer, and her next book comes out in August of this year. So by the time August rolls around, I want to have read all 8 of her books. So I really only have 4 more to go. So I'm excited. This being the newest one, which kind of intertwines with her last 2 books, which I have read the last 2 books that she wrote before this. So I'm excited to dive into this. This might have to be something that I pick up next because I can't take another thriller right now.
I need to calm down. I'm being too loud.
Okay.
But what is this book about?
Okay,
You have
so
read it.
I have read it, and this is basically about a group of siblings, and
In the 80s, right? Takes place
yes,
in the 80s.
hmm and every year they have a end of summer party,
Okay.
and this book basically, you do have some flashbacks and stuff, but it's basically what takes place the day of one of their parties for the end of summer, and it's like a 24-hour period of that party.
Interesting. Oh, I forgot to mention, no exit. On the back, it says this is a 13-hour story. It literally takes place for 13 hours straight. So, another time-focused book, which is amazing.
Well, it's basically taken me about 13 hours to read it.
Well, with work in between, yeah.
Yeah.
So this one is a 24-hour period, you
Mhm.
said, of this blowout summer party.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really all I know. And Taylor Jenkins Reid, if her name is on it, I'm going to read it because every book of hers has been just the most amazing thing ever. So,
It's a good one.
now, my actual pick for the month.
So this is the one I don't know anything about.
No.
I haven't read this one yet. 'Cause I read these already.
Yeah, this one just came out, or it's about to come out if it hasn't come out by the time. Yeah.
Okay.
It comes out this month, I'm pretty sure, if it's not already out. But this is the thriller option.
Oh,
So
thriller.
the 5 books that they had a fantasy, they had historical fiction, I think, a literary fiction, thriller, and a memoir, maybe? I don't know. They had a wide variety. I mean, they do have different genres that they represent every month. So I chose the thriller option because I was dying to get No Exit. So I have to choose one of the 5 to get the add-ons. So I chose a book called The Golden Couple. Now this is a dual author book.
Okay.
I don't know anything about this other than 1, it's a thriller. Duh. But 2, what I do know about it is about this couple
Who are golden? No, I don't know. I don't know. Probably.
but they are going through some rough patches. They decide to go see a therapist, and this therapist has very unconventional ways of helping couples through
Resolve
whatever
their
it is.
issues.
Yeah, and the way it's described, I don't know if we're following the couple or if we're following the therapist and many different couples. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, because that's her job. And I have not seen any reviews on this from people who have already read this, just the plot summary. So let me just read this real quick.
Okay.
Wealthy Washington suburbanites, Marissa and Matthew Bishop, seem to have it all until Marissa is unfaithful.
Uh-oh.
That's a problem. Beneath their veneer of perfection is a relationship riven by work and lack of intimacy. Marissa wants to repair things for the sake of their 8-year-old son and because she loves her husband. Enter Avery Chambers.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Avery could be he or she.
Yeah, it could be. It's gonna be a her.
Oh, okay.
Avery is a therapist who lost her professional license.
Ooh.
Still, it doesn't stop her from counseling those in crisis, though they have to adhere to her unorthodox methods, and the bishops are desperate. When they glide through Avery's door and Marissa reveals her infidelity, all three are set on a collision course because the biggest secrets in the room are still hidden, and it's no longer simply a marriage that's in danger. So, that's exciting. I mean, just the fact that it's a thriller, I mean, I'm excited. And I have seen another book from these two authors that I want to read. I think it's called The Wife Between Us. It's from a couple of years ago, maybe 2. That I do plan on getting in the future because it sounds amazing as well. It's also a thriller by these two. So if I like this book, I will go back and get that one.
I like thrillers. I like crime stories,
Yes.
real crime.
Yes, and that's really cool. So this is the third box that I've received since I signed up for Book of the Month, and this is my second thriller option. So the first thriller was A Flicker in the Dark. I loved it. She still needs to read it.
She got so scared reading A Flicker in the Dark that she came into my office while I was finishing up work one night and finished reading because she didn't want to be downstairs by herself.
I didn't want to be downstairs by myself. I didn't want to be in the bedroom by myself, and I didn't want to put it down. So the only option was to go finish my book in her office and wait for her to get off work.
I'm gonna have to read this one and see what was so scary.
It was very atmospheric. There's a certain part in the book where my heart was thumping so hard. I could feel it. I could see my throat just pounding. It was so intense.
But it's not real. It's just a book.
I know.
But this is going to be another thriller that hopefully won't be that intense. But if it is, I mean, it's still good.
If it is, she'll come in my office.
I will, or I'll read it during the day, when it's daylight. Anyways, these are the three books that I picked out for this month, which I'm very excited about. So, like I said, I'm going to leave their links down below if you want to go check them out for yourself. And also a video that you can go check out to get a coupon code if you are interested and you've never had Book of the Month before. This is my third month, like I said. I'm really enjoying it. I am planning on keeping it for a while, so I'm going through books like crazy, which is kind of insane. If you know me, it's insane.
I'm going through books like crazy too, but I'm going on Scribd and Kindle and...
I'll listen to audiobooks. I've opened myself up to audiobooks through Libby, from the library and things, but no, I prefer my physical. So.
Well, you can pay for this and I'll pay for Scribd.
There we go. Alright, so if you have seen the trailer to No Exit, it comes out on the 25th, which I think is in 2 days from the time this video goes up. So let me know if you're excited for the movie. I cannot wait.
I gotta go finish that book.
Yes, you gotta go finish the book. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.